Good evening, Astralites, one and all. Welcome to another episode of Slam Jam. I'm your host, Mr. Sensational Astral, with the highlights from Monday Night Raw this past Monday. So, to kick off, Monday Night Raw was Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Before Bianca Belair came out, it was Becky Lynch. She touched the hearts of everybody with what she had to say. Basically, she was saying after that match, I finally realized who I am and what I need to do. Um, I'm wishing her as much as the WWE is wishing her a speedy recovery because she went through. This is why she's the man, because she went through 20 grueling minutes with a separated shoulder, and that's also what she mentioned in her speech the following Monday night. Is basically she was saying that I had to give it my all, even if my shoulder was separated, because that's just what I do. That's why I'm the man. That's why I do this. That's why I do that. So much props to the man, Becky Lynch, big time Bex. Then Bianca comes out and she acknowledges what Becky had to say, and it's such a solemn amount of respect between these two women, these two competitors, and I wish you both the best of luck. The sad part was later, uh, barely even like 2 minutes, I'd say. Becky Lynch left. Bianca was going to expand what she was going to say from what Becky Lynch had just said, and uh, by no surprise at all, Bailey and Io, and Dakota just basically jump her backstage, and uh, she could be on the shelf a little bit longer than she's supposed to, but we'll have to wait to see what the medical updates are on that point. So it was pretty bad, and let's see what else we got here. Oh, so another great turn of events that happened. Moving away from the darkness for a minute, there were two triple threat matches. The first one was AJ Styles versus Mustafa Ali and The Miz. Um, the winner between those two triple threat matches would face each other, and the winner would get a number one contenders match for the United States Championship, which was amazing. From this match, everybody they gave it their all, but there's just no beating phenomenal AJ Styles winning that match. Sometime after that, uh, Seth Rollins was basically saying, uh, "I want my old pal Roman Reigns for his undisputed WWE Universal Championships." And the Street Profits came out doing what they do. They like to have fun, and uh, Rollins was livid. He was like, "Why are you guys out here doing this and that? You guys lost your guys' match against the Usos." I'm just cracking up between the banter between these three guys, and the Street Profits were, because Seth Rollins first, he was saying, "I don't care if it's both of you or one of you. I want to match with you guys tonight." And Dawkins and Ford were basically like, "You know what? Let's give him what he wants. Let's do rock paper scissors." And Ford and Dawkins were doing the rock paper scissors. The referee was standing right there between them. And hey, Lovey. And basically, Ford cheated before they can get to the end of rock paper scissors. I think he threw his mic up at the referee and just I can't remember what it was exactly, but he basically just snagged the ref and ran towards the ring. He nearly got his head stomped in, clear as day for a second. Um, but basically, that's actually how the match ended. Um, basically, Rollins ended up finishing him off with the curb stomp, and sadly, Ford did hit the he did hit the from the heavens frog splash, but unfortunately, that wasn't enough to conquer. So Seth Rollins ends up winning the match, and that's basically what happened there. And this match was from the women's division. It was two of the greatest. It was the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, versus the uh, somewhat unhinged Alexa Bliss. I'm not exactly sure how she is as a competitor these days. And yeah, I know you hate seeing that. uh, they had one hell of a match. Uh, the fans were loving it. One of them was about to win, and you know, oh yeah, that's what I missed. So prior to this match starting, Bailey, Io, and Dakota, they simply said it put. Uh, I can't say it verbatim, but they were basically like, "We're putting the women's division on the map, and we're gonna be dripped in gold by the time this year is out." Something like that. Honestly, I wasn't in the mood to really listen to what they had to say, but being a WWE fan, you kind of get the gist of where these characters are going. But I'm fairly certain I'm right on this one. But anyway, just as they're one of them's about to win the match, uh, all three of them come out. They basically jump Asuka. They jump Alexa Bliss. And just when they're about to get their dirty deeds in, Bianca Belair runs out. And as soon as they hear that her entrance music, they clear out like roaches when the lights come on. they're just they're just hightailing it out the ring. And Bianca grabs the mic. She says, "I don't care which three of you it is. I am going to have someone's head on a platter tonight." And basically, Io Sky was the one who was chosen to face her later that night. Now we have for the second triple threat match, it was uh, Alpha Academy's Chad Gable versus Champa versus Dirty Dog Dolph Ziggler. Uh, Another three men that gave it their all. I thought Dolph was gonna have the win for a minute, but you know what? It ended up being Champa for the win, especially when he has Miz in his corner, telling him all the tips and tricks on how to get the W. So that's that's basically an advantage right there, I'd say. I'm on my own. I get so wild. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna sing it. Another great turn of events: the rated R superstar Edge returns and had a message for the Judgment Day. But before he came out with that, he basically apologized to the WWE universe, uh, I can't exactly say what he said because I'm not monetized yet, but basically he was like, "I'm sorry I was such a womp rat to you guys because of how I joined Judgment Day and all the horrendous things I did." But he basically put it point blank. Uh, Finn, Damien, Rhea, I'm coming for all three of you, and I'm putting an end to Judgment Day. That he basically had a straight and narrow message. Uh, because they tossed him out. He was the curator and the creator of Judgment Day, and when you have that humbles you when you have your own creation turn its back on you, and he's basically saying, "Okay, this is how I'm going to redeem myself. I'm going to end Judgment Day, and I'm going to take out every single one of its members." So that's basically where we were on the edge point. And it comes down to AJ and Champa facing each other. And if I remember correctly, because these two are the top elite superstars in this business today. But if I remember correctly, um, I believe it was. Oh no! Wait! I almost said it was AJ. No, no, no. It was. I believe it was Champa who won the match. Give me just a moment. Uh, yeah, I'll have to look back on it, but if I remember correctly, I'm fairly certain Champa won the match because Miz was there to guide him, and like I said, that's going to be an advantage. Um, if I end up being wrong, then I apologize. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that if I remember correctly, Champa won the match against AJ. And let's see here. Oh, uh, one of the best tag teams today is the Mysterios. Uh, oh yeah, it was for the Usos undisputed tag team championships, and this was. Could you imagine if not only Ray but Dominic, so young in his career, if they were to, because they lost to the Usos unfortunately, but could you imagine if they won and became the first ever uh, father son tag team champions to be known as the undisputed WWE tag team champions? That would that would blow people's minds through the rooftops if that would have happened. Because Dominic, he is under his father's tutelage. He is learning so much. He is doing what he needs to become better each week. Props to the Usos. You guys have been doing this a little bit longer, so especially since you're under your cousin Roman Reigns' tutelage. You're learning a lot. So, congrats to both these teams. Unfortunately, after the match was over, Judgment Day came out, got their revenge on the Mysterios. Um, right as they're picking the bones, Edge comes out, basically cleans house. Rhea heads for the hills, and just as he's about to, I think he was going to spear Finn, if I remember. Oh no, 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 no! Wait, no, it was Damien because I remember Finn was on the outside. He pushed him in front of Damien, and Dominic unfortunately got speared. And I know it wasn't intentional. I mean, I'm fairly certain that Ray knows it wasn't intentional. You know, him and Edge go way back, a little over 20 years. So you know, next Monday, you know, he's gonna. I'm I'm fairly certain Edge is going to apologize already for spearing Dominic. He's going to say it wasn't intentional. He's trying to redeem himself by getting his hands on the Judgment Day, and you know, it's just a major misunderstanding. All right, let me see here. Okay, so I was right. I just didn't see all the details because sometimes you gotta click a button. Yeah, Champa did defeat AJ Styles. That was gonna drive me crazy after this if I were to log off. Yeah, it was an accident because his target is going towards the Judgment Day. So I mean, come on, like I know he's had bad blood with people, but he's not gonna go back to being that guy. I mean, he was that guy and it backfired. Give me just a moment. I'm looking for it. Huh, I guess they're not showing it, but basically what I was looking for was Bianca Belair versus Io Sky, which was a gosh, I'm trying to remember how that match went because my mind's a little fuzzy. But yeah, if I remember to my knowledge, that match basically ended up in chaos. It was disqualification. They had to have all the officials come out, and you know, oh wait, I remember what happened sometime before that. So Bianca at the moment was trying to get Io back in the ring, but Bailey and Dakota were sitting on atop of the ring apron, uh, blocking her so she couldn't do it. Alas comes Alexa and Asuka to even the odds. Uh, she, they finally move out the way. She gets Io back in the ring, and just when it looks like it's in Bianca's favor, she and you know, Bailey and Dakota basically, excuse me, that's when they decided to mess up the match, and all hell broke loose. Basically, it was a great Monday Night Raw. I'd say, you know, we got Edge back. He's rocking a new shirt. You know, I'm really digging his new jacket. I think he got some new ink too. I believe I noticed that. I think he got inked up a little bit. No, I've seen it. He's actually a sweetheart. He just really knows how to play the role. Is all. I know you do, but I don't think you told me what kind of ink you want to get though. Oh right, it was a mushroom. Oh, I was thinking of the T-shirt. You wanted like a field of goats and mushrooms and things like that. That was a T-shirt though. So, anyway, I hope you guys are staying cool and you uh, keep joining me on my Slam Jam episodes. The next one I'm going to do, uh, maybe sometime tomorrow, um, either before or after work. It's going to be NXT 2.0. It's going to be major because tonight they just crowned new women's tag team champions, and that was commercial free. That's how big that match was, and honestly, I cannot wait to report it to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, definitely. Gotta get some merch myself. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Get those likes up. Feel free to leave a comment if you wish. Excuse me. Keep push notifications turned on. Share with people you know and people you don't know. Just get the word out there. I will let you guys know. Well, basically, just stay tuned for the NXT 2.0 cover story. I'll see you guys later.